The man who has been preaching this gospel of melatonin for years will join me to celebrate the coming out for what could be a miracle of nature. I'm Tony Brown. In a moment, is melatonin the next miracle drug? My guest on this program is Mr. William Faloon. Mr. Faloon is Vice President of the Life Extension Foundation and publisher of the Life Extension magazine. Welcome, Mr. Faloon.
Thank you, Tony.
I know you, and I've talked with you many times, and you've been my guest before. And I want to say that the magazine that you're the editor.
Yes.
And Saul Kent is the publisher.
Yes.
All right. And Saul Kent is another pioneer who you work with. Now, this is the magazine you put out, and I plagiarized most of my articles on science from this. But I just learned from you that you get your information from this book.
For melatonin, we've gotten a lot of good information from a book published by the New York Academy of Sciences. That's a 588-page, very technical book about the multiple benefits of melatonin. Now, we read that book several times, condensed it down into lay language so people who read our magazine can understand how to use melatonin to prevent disease, slow aging, and get a good night's sleep.
All right. Now, Newsweek magazine has confirmed your existence. Newsweek magazine has confirmed the theories that you have been saying for years. Now, I want to go into what melatonin is, what it does, and how people can benefit from it, but there is a little bit of history I think that the public ought to have. You've been touting melatonin, the usage of melatonin, for how long now?
We've been doing it for about 10 years, though we didn't have access to it until 1992. And we started selling it in 1992, despite the fact everyone told us we were going to get arrested and put in jail for doing it. The FDA, of course, has not approved of it. Right now, melatonin should be available in every health food store in the country because of all the favorable publicity.
You say the FDA has not approved it?
Melatonin is not approved by the FDA. It is a natural hormone. People should understand that. This is not a drug. It is a natural hormone, and around the age of 40, we don't produce very much of this natural hormone anymore called melatonin. As a result, people 40 years of age and older become increasingly vulnerable to cancer and heart disease and cataracts, macular degeneration, Parkinson's, strokes, etc.